So first of all, we have to go to CJMLS. Getting logged in. So for starting that email campaign for auto prospecting, the first thing needed to be done, that is we need to add your client to CJMLS portal. So after logging into this, we have to go to this contact section and click on this contacts and prospects. So click here, by clicking here, create new contact. We will be able to enter the name of the person. So I'm just putting my name, and we are just filling those information which is required and mandatory. So if you want, you can just add street address, city, zip, and all those things. That will be fine. So the next section which is required, that seems like it's groups. So we have to click on the search button and select the category. We can choose it here as a prospect because this is the person for which whom you will be searching the property in that desired area. And I'm choosing this as a prospect, clicking on OK. Email ID is required, so just putting that down. And if you want to add birth dates and notes or something like that, so you can do that. So next thing which comes, which needs to be taken care, that is we have to click here, auto prospecting. And now it will ask for the frequency, like from when do I want to run this campaign. So it should be run on today's date. So if you want someone to run from like after a week or so, so you can set that date here. And how long you want to run this campaign. So it can either be like by default it's taking the date for 1 year. You can increase or decrease as per the need. Frequency, like how often you want to send these emails to your clients so that they can have a look on the properties which is newly listed on the market. So if you want one email should daily go, so you can choose daily. If you want that weekly or somehow like that, so you can just choose that. So as of now, for showing you, I'm just choosing it daily or ASAP. So the another thing which you can see, like you can also set the time. So at one particular time, that email can also be sent. So if you want to set the time or something to be very particular about everything, so you can do that. I'm just choosing it as ASAP. Send auto prospecting email to agent. So one copy, like whatever the activity log of your client, like CJMLS provides a kind of a portal to your client so that they can have a look on numerous properties and they can sort out like whatever they like. So if a person like 3, 4, 5 different properties, so they can like that, and you can see at your end that's what's happening with the portal. So you can just schedule a open house with the seller's agent on those properties. So if you want to receive the summary, you can choose like whenever you want. So daily summary is fine. Your client will receive these kind of emails. So if a listing has a price change, status change, or rejected one, send auto prospecting email to prospect. So you can just select this as no. If you want to just provide the client portal to your prospect buyers, you can choose that. This is beneficial, so I'm choosing this. Send client portal activity alerts to agent, what I have told, and how often you want it, just once a day, that's fine. And which kind of property your client is looking for. So just give me a second. Yeah. So there can be like active properties come. So if your client is just looking for the active property, which is active on market and listed on MLS, they can choose that. And coming soon as well, if they want to see under contract, it's completely depending upon you, the requirements. So I'm just keeping it as active coming soon and active. Allow email to agent. Yes. For the reverse prospecting, clicking on save. So now it is saying to select a type of search you want to set up for this prospect. So it is going to be a standard search. Search name, you can just select like it's a kind of creating a campaign. So it's a campaign name. You can choose it as home search in Piscataway up to 500K or something like that. So you can just name this campaign and submit it. Now going to this section, you can choose which kind of property your buyer is looking to buy. Either it's residential, rental, multifamily, single family, business, or whatever. So here I'm choosing the residential and single family, condos are also fine. So whatever the filter criteria you will be putting in, you can see the number of properties available on the MLS will reflect over here. So if I check this as well, a multifamily, so you can see this number is going to get increased. And if I uncheck this, then the number is also going to get decreased. So next is the listing type, exclusive right to sell, exclusive agency depending upon you. Counties. So basically it is needed for the Middlesex County. Area. So if you have a specific area, like I just want in Piscataway. So, and South Brunswick, Edison. So I'm just selecting all these things, all this area randomly. And you can see here only 166 active properties are left. Also, you can just go and enter the price of the property, like the budget of your buyer. So it can vary in a different amount. So just for showing you, I'm just putting it like $200,000 to $800,000. And my every hit is affecting this number. So if you want to choose, like if you have a specific requirement for number of bedrooms, bathrooms, full baths, half bath, number of room, basements and all that, so you can put all those criteria over here like year of build, number of stories, how old you want the property to be, and so I'm just skipping all of that so that there will be more properties to look. So if you want just listings which has the pictures, you can just check this box, and once you are done, you can just click on search. As you hit on search, you can see different properties under those criteria which you have uh, mentioned. And next, what you can do here, you can simply click on this update, and it will ask that from which uh, like to which email ID you want to send this email to. So as we have entered the client's email ID, support@quantumtg.com, so it has already been taken. What would you like to keep the subject for the email, which will be getting sent through your portal from CJMLS? So you can just keep it as home search in 800K. It depends upon you what you want to keep. And if you also want to receive a copy of this email, you can just click here, send a copy to me, or a red receipt if you would like. And here you can see here is your email, which looks like. If you want to change something here, you can do that. And at the end, you can hit on send now. So I'm just showing that how this email will look as your client will receive it. So this is the email which they are going to receive like this. Here will be the signature and everything will be provided as per you have set up on CJMLS, and your client can click here which says view listings, and you can see that this is a portal which they have provided. So it has all the information of the property. So if your client want to see pictures of the home, so they can click here and see all the pictures, whatever like information is mentioned on the MLS, everything will be mentioned over here. And if they like something, they can click on this save button. And if they don't like something, they can click on reject. So here you can see in saved search, this is coming, which on your side under the campaign, you can also see that what your prospect clients is liking, and you can give them a CMA, which is comparative market analysis, so that you will be telling them that the price at which the property is getting sold, is it worth of buying or not. Or you can also contact your, like if everything goes good, you can contact to the seller's agent and go over the negotiations and open house and all those process. So if anybody is having any question, please let me know. All right, guys, so this was it, that here we have covered